Welcome to Off the Ranch. Welcome to Renovation Ranch. Welcome to Renovating an Abandoned Mansion. This is the abandoned mansion. It's been a while since we've had a video. Tons of stuff has happened, which I'll show you in a little bit. But today we're doing porches. Yes! That is the back porch coming together. We got these big rafters, all the beautiful wood going up, and then we're putting tongue and groove on the top of it. So when you're looking up, this is bad, that's the old stuff. That's Zeus, he's my best worker. You can see we've been putting the tongue groove on the end first, so we're putting it on the end and working our way up as we go. And it is going to be so good looking. Like, just seeing it all come together, seeing the porch like taking shape now, it's so good. It makes the house feel like not a construction project. I mean, I guess it still looks like a construction project, but like every step of the way where we get closer to it not being a construction project just makes me so happy. All right, I'll get back to work and then we'll show you around. There's a lot of cool stuff happening. Dang, look at that sunset. Okay, so what we were trying to do here was put these roofs together for the porches. And it's a little difficult because obviously we ripped down all the old rotten stuff and we raised this up a little bit because we wanted it to extend a little further, but we didn't want it to like block the view. And then this one, you may remember in the last Abandoned Mansion episode, actually it was a sort of about the abandoned mansion, but not an abandoned mansion episode or something like that. We extended this out like 4 feet, that concrete. So that concrete right there is new. Old concrete to about right there, new concrete. So 4 feet because we wanted the porch to be bigger. So now the porch roof needs to be bigger. So now it also would go down a little further. So we had to raise it up a little bit, and all of that is easy. But in the old house, the porches did not connect and the porch roofs did not connect. But we want them to connect. So we want this porch roof to come around here and then turn and go that way, which is possible. Everyone's seen it, but I've never done it. And it took us like the last hour just like figuring out the math and figuring out where it would go. Because it's kind of tricky too, because you can see this roof line comes here and then there's like a little knock out there, a little cutout where it bumps in and goes in, and then this bumps out and comes back this way. And all of those are weird angles, and it's tricky. And then this comes in this way. That comes in this way. You can see these boards are going this way, those boards are going that way, and this is not a right angle, so that would make it really easy if it was just like a 90 degree, but it's not. It's a different angle because whoever built this house wanted to get fancy, which is good. I mean, it looks great, but that just means we got to do a little more math, but we were trying to figure out exactly where the valley would be. Eventually, this roof will come to this roof, and there'll be a valley right there where water will run down and pour off right there. Trying to figure out where the heck that would be though. I don't know if it's here or here or here. Not sure. Well, we kind of have a good idea now because we sat down and started drawing on this wall to figure out where the boards, where these big rafters would come all up here. God, look how good those timbers look though. We got big old timbers everywhere, beautiful wood. This is Douglas fir for you guys who actually care what kind of wood we're putting on the porch. Dang, that sun is like just disappearing. God. I'm a sucker for a sunset and a sunrise. Pretty much anything that involves the sun disappearing or showing up, I'm a fan of. But since the sun is going down and we are about to run out of light, we are gonna call it quits for today and come back and tackle this tomorrow and ideally get this section figured out tomorrow, which should not be a big deal. And then we can continue on with the tongue and groove boards all the way down and then around this way and get that all totally covered up. So Demolition, there it went, it's gone. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. But first, a word from our sponsor. Simply Safe is incredibly reliable and effective home security. A lot of you guys have probably been putting off putting an alarm system in your house, but don't wait any longer. Simply Safe is super easy. You order it online, it's shipped and shows up to your door, and you install it all by yourself in under an hour. Home base station,
Simply Safe on.
Video cameras, door and window sensors, motion detectors, glass break sensors, freeze sensors, panic buttons, water sensors. This is your keypad where you control everything. Smoke detectors, video doorbells, smart door locks, and more. I was first interested in Simply Safe because I wanted to secure my house. The name says exactly what it is. It's simple to make yourself safe. Everything has double-sided tape or tiny little screws for installation. And one of the best parts about it, and the reason Simply Safe is so good, is because there are no contracts, no hidden fees, and it comes out to like 50 cents a day. If you're not completely satisfied, you're not locked into like a 2-year contract with Simply Safe. Really easy to connect everything, to test everything. They make it simple. If there is an issue, if a burglar breaks a window while you're not home, or you forgot and left the door not all the way closed and the wind blows your front door wide open, the monitoring system will call the police and alert them that there's an issue at your house. Visit simplysafe.com/offtheranch to get 30% off your system plus a free camera. Thank you to Simply Safe for sponsoring this episode of The Abandoned Mansion. Now, let's get to work. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Dude, look at this. Okay, let me back up. Check out this porch. Look at this sky. So good. It actually makes it look huge when it's all covered. Like, I don't know, it seems way bigger. Way bigger. This is so good. So this is what you'll be able to see. All of that tongue and groove board and those timbers will all be stained. So that's how we're going to finish this. It won't be painted, it'll be stained, but this is what you will see. It'll be all open like that. So pretty, so pretty. So we got this corner figured out. So this right here is a little fake wall we put up. That's where the roof used to come down, right there. We bumped that up to make it match with the board, the roof coming up right there. And then I'll get up there and then show you what it looks like up there. But this turned out really nice here, coming through right here. And then this is where they will connect. And we got all of that math figured out to make that weird little angle work. Let me just come back over here and look at all this. This is so good. I'm so excited. One thing we were worried about too was the roof blocking the view here. We have these huge, awesome door window system which opens all the way up. It accordions up, so this entire wall right here goes all the way open for, you know, when it's nice and cool like this and there's no bugs out and you can just open it up and enjoy the beautiful weather. But we were like, we don't want the roof coming down to here and blocking a lot of the view. But that roof is super high right now. I think the lowest point right there is like a little over 9 feet tall. So super big. I got all the way down here. I didn't even really look. Oh yeah, this is great. And it's gonna wrap all the way around here. This is so good. I'm really excited. It's just all coming together. Gah! Okay, so to wrap around here, here's kind of what it looks like from this. You can't really tell with this thing in the way. Let's go up there. Before we do though, here's the view from inside. You can't even see that roof. If I squat down, you can see it. But up here, perfect. When you get a little closer, you can see it, but it is definitely not blocking that view. You can see tons of sky out there. Oh, parkour. There's what we did today. We got that whole roof finished right there. We started the valley, so we know where it's gonna be. Now this valley right here is going to continue all the way up to wherever it meets this peak on this roof. Yeah, so it's gonna come like right here to this board here. So we're gonna build another layer of roof right here that connects all this up here and there. And you can see the reason we're doing that is because this is raised. So we're gonna raise the peak of this roof to about right here to make all of this roof line work with our new elevated porch roof up there. 2 sunsets in one video, Demolition. I am spoiling you guys today. I really am. Man, this is looking so good. Look how pretty it is. It doesn't matter, this is all gonna get covered up. So what we do now, not now in this video, but next step here is we're gonna put a layer of plywood over this whole thing, and then the roof, the actual like metal roof will go on top of it. But first, we need to come over here, finish the decking, finish the framing to make all this work. But that is our valley that will go up right over there to where it meets. Somewhere around right there, I think. Soon, we'll get that taken out. I want to pee off the roof. Like, I just feel like it'd be really fun. Like, I'm really high and it just seems fun. But the problem is, like, the view is so crazy out here that I can see for like 40 miles. And I can see other houses. Like, there's houses way out there. And like, if any of them had a telescope, they might see me peeing. It might be a lewd act. But like, it'd be so fun. I shouldn't. I just pee normally, down low, in a hidden spot. Yeah, be respectful, Matt. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I forgot, let the camera recording shoot. Editor, cut that last part out where I was peeing. I don't want that in the video. It'll probably get demonetized. Hey guys, all right guys, it's the end of a day again. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's a nice view, right? Like the view up here is just amazing. Have you guys seen this view? So big. Like I was thinking it would cover more, you know, but it's so open. Look at that sky. I think you guys get like 3 sunsets in one video. Like what a deal. I mean, it's pretty crazy. We can see the sky so far that it is blue, purple, red, orange, blue again. Like so many layers there. So pretty. Okay. Whoa, tripped on the board. This is the porch. Wraps all the way around. Here we have the roof all done. Look how good it looks. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna go up to the top and look at it from up there too, so I can show you what we did, because this area was tricky. But this is what the finished product's gonna look like under here, except for stain. It will be stained and sealed, but you will always be able to see all of that tongue and groove. And then of course we're gonna have rock going up to there, so you won't see anything past that board right there. Have rock up there. I think that wall is gonna be stucco, which is why it looks different. There's a gap here for the rock. That board will be right on the rock. This will all be stuccoed under here and above it as well. Do you wanna go up?
Go where?
On the roof.
No.
Come on, I've been on the roof for 3 days, Meredith.
No.
It's safe, I promise.
No.
You can trust me.
No.
I do lots of dangerous things. This is very not dangerous compared to the stuff I do. Someone asked me if I wanted a fast rope out of a Chinook today. I said yes. I'm super convincing, aren't I? So we got the blue paper up here to make this waterproof. Watch out for stuff like this, because you'll just slide right off. So it's a little dangerous. Just stay up there. Maybe sit down. We're gonna continue the blue paper here. That just waterproofs it. And then the metal roofing will lay right down on top of that. So what we ended up with here, it got a little crazy. It's hard to see with the blue paper, but we have one valley going down right here, and it comes all the way up to here. And you can see that peak of the roof going that way. And then it hits an angle here to go over that way. That was just a way to make all of these 3 roofs come together. That angle, this angle, and that angle all had to meet. So it comes here, hits a turn, goes that way, valley goes that way. Should shed all of our water. Coming up, we will do that one as well. That one obviously is gonna be very simple because it's much smaller and there's no angles. It's just flat. This one, a lot of work, but it's done almost. It's 95% done. 99, that takes no time at all, papering over there.
This is awesome.
You ready to move in this place yet?
Yeah, I am.
Pretty soon. I don't actually know. It's still gonna take a while actually. But like sooner than it was a few months ago. Let me show you what else we've been doing. All the electrical, pretty much done. So obviously I didn't do any of that. We had...
Oh, hey, did you ask about where the safe, about the safe?
You wanna put a pew-pew safe in our bedroom? Is that what you're asking me?
I want it to be not in our closet.
Got it. Bedroom's better?
No, it's not like in our bedroom. It'll be behind a closet, like out that, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have a pew-pew safe really close. Even though we have a vault, but we need something closer to the bedroom. But yeah, all the electrical done pretty much, except for obviously coming and wiring the outlets and stuff, but all the runs are done. All the wires are going where they need to go. And then the big news that I haven't showed you yet is we actually built another building on the property. It's huge. Check this. It's just actually a little pump house. So this is going to be for water softener and the pressure tank and junk like that will go in this little house right next to our water tank and our well and all that stuff. Just a little extra house so it's not all visible. Cleaned it up a little bit. Got that thing just built in the last week or two. Yeah, we even had an extra window, so we just stuck it in there. We accidentally ordered one extra. Since we had an abandoned mansion episode last, I think the last one we did the siding there and there. We also did it around the end. So that is all the siding that's gonna be on this part of the house. I don't think there's anything on the back. Do you remember?
I don't think so.
I think that's it. And then we put a little shed roof there and a shed roof above that window and a little shed roof above that window. And so that just kind of made it look nicer because these all ended, but that was just flat and we weren't really sure if we were gonna put anything there, but I think it looks way better to have those two little roofs, give it some depth there. So Demolition, this is the abandoned mansion that we're not gonna be able to call it abandoned for much longer. So semi-abandoned mansion. God, you look tiny next to it. But
Ditch the mansion technically.
we really have to ditch it because I don't know if you guys know, but it's not really a mansion. We just call it that because it really has a good ring, abandoned mansion. And now that we're gonna live in it too, it sounds very stupid to call it that. But I'm gonna keep calling it that as long as the series goes, and then we'll never say those words again. But this is it. This is the house coming together nicely. Pretty soon we're gonna start stucco. We need to start doing spray foam insulation in the house. And I think we order the stone and get like stone. Are you ready for that?
I picked it out already.
You did? Oh yeah, that one on the porch. That's the stone right there. The whole house is gonna be like that. It's gonna be awesome. Thanks for watching this episode of Renovating an Abandoned Mansion. I love you. And I'll see you next time.